Hello students, how are you? Hope you are all fine. I Jayati Chaudhary. Today I am going to discuss with you English Literature of Class 4, Chapter 14, The Prince Who Gave Up His Throne. It is a very interesting chapter. So let's start. Siddhartha Gautama, or as we all know him as Buddha, was one of the greatest teachers the world has ever known. He lived about 2500 years ago and still continues to inspire millions with message of love, peace and humility the world over. He is an example of a king who completely changed his lifestyle to that of a holy man. From here you can all come to know that today we are going to read about Gautam Buddha. This story is about Gautam Buddha. There were many signs that a miracle had occurred when Siddhartha Gautama was born. It is said that the heavens above glowed with glorious light. The stars blazed in the firmament and the moon bathed the earth with its light. Throughout the world, musical instruments struck up songs of praise, though untouched by human hands, and cascades of flowers showered down to earth from the heavens. So when Siddhartha was born, the heavens above glowed with glorious light, the stars blazed, and the moon bathed the earth with its light. Siddhartha Gautama's mother, the beautiful Maya, died within a week of his birth, and he was brought up in the loving care of Gautami, his stepmother. So after Siddhartha's birth, his own mother, Maya, died within a week. And after that, he was brought up in the loving care of his stepmother, who is known as Gautami. Within days of the prince's birth, his father, Suddhodana, ruler of a small kingdom called Kapilavastu near Nemal, summoned wise men who came from far and near to see and bless the little one. So Gautam Buddha's mother's name was Maya and his father's name is going to be Suddhodana. His father is going to be king of a small kingdom which is known as Kapilavastu, which is going to be near Nepal. He has the marks of greatness, they cried. Who cried? The wise men. And will one day rule the world. However, should we encounter any human sufferings, he will turn his back on the world and become the Buddha, the enlightened one, to whom we know him as Buddha. At first he was not going to be known as Buddha. After he became enlightened one, we came to know him as Buddha. But at first he was going to be known to all the people as Siddhartha Gautama. King Suddhodana immediately determined that his precious son should be sheltered from all human suffering and made sure that the boy never went anywhere beyond the palace gates. Turn to next page. Gautama grew into a youth of perfect beauty and superhuman strength. As a prince, he was given the best of food to eat, the richest clothes to wear, and different palaces to live in. That means all the comfort of being a prince he was going to get from his father. He was taught by the best teachers inside the palace and proved to be clever and intelligent. He also learned to swim, shoot, and write. So all the qualities of a prince was there in him. He was going to be looking very beautiful. He is going to have superhuman strength. Not only that, he proved himself to be a clever and intelligent. He learned to swim, shoot, write, everything. According to the king's order, whenever he went out riding around the huge palace grounds, he was preceded by soldiers who cleared the roadway of any sights that might disturb the peace of mind of the young prince. Gautama was extremely caring and full of concern for his fellow beings. He loved animals and birds. Once, while playing in the royal garden, his cousin shot and wounded a beautiful white swan. Gautama tenderly nursed it back to health. Now his cousin claimed the swan for his own by huntsman rights. I shot it. What his cousin is telling to him? I shot it. The swan is mine. Dear Gautama, return it to me. Gautama is fearing for the swan, refused to give it to him. What Gautama is telling? You shot it, but it could have died. I nursed it back to life. I will not give it back, dear cousin. From here, from this short story, we can come to see that how he loved animals and birds. The next part of the chapter will be discussed by another teacher. Now, I am going to discuss some question answers and objectives with you. You can see them on the screen. Hope you all like the story. Now read the chapter nicely, learn the hard spelling and do the assignment in your English literature copy. Thank you.